Here's an update on the issue I had with my Versa. I'm just going down the highway now. I'm in 5th gear, giving it some acceleration. It's working fine. But I was not happy with how this went down at the dealership. So, in my last video, I showed the problem and I showed the code that I had pulled. But apparently, when it got up to the dealership, the code had cleared itself and there was no longer a code. And so they couldn't replicate the problem. Their tech took it out for a test drive. They even opened a ticket with Nissan tech support, and they instructed them to do what they called a harness wiggle test. So basically, I guess to check for loose wiring or anything like that. So it's running fine now, but I'm actually not sure I trust it now, because if it does that again, it'll make driving very difficult. So we're going to see how it does over these next few days. The days where I could buy one of these and flip it for a profit, I think, are over. I could probably still sell it for what I paid for it if it ends up acting up again. But yeah, I'm gonna drive it. We're gonna see how it does. It could have just been a weird fluke that happened one time. I have had cars that have done stuff like that before. And, you know, maybe that's what's going on here. I was reading about that code, and it could be anything to do with wiring or the crankshaft position sensor or the computer itself. So if it's the computer itself and there's like an intermittent problem inside of there, then it will definitely repeat. Things like that usually don't fix themselves. I mean, 98% of the time, if you've got an intermittent problem, it will happen again. But there is that 2% where it doesn't. So I'm getting ready to turn out onto this road here where I'll be able to accelerate. Yeah, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine now. Way different than what was in my last video. But that's the update for now. Just under 98 miles, or I'm sorry, just under 100 miles, sitting right at 98. It's fine. It is running properly. So I'll keep everybody posted with how this does over the coming weeks and months. See, I would be so inclined just to flip this one and get another one the next time they have another one come in. There have been things with cars in the past that have actually ruined a car for me. I don't know if I'm there with this one after just one event, but you know, sometimes when it comes to just not being able to trust a car, that could be the case. Now, I actually had that a little bit on my, what is this person doing? On my Equinox, when it blew the coolant hose for no apparent reason. But it's been a few thousand miles since then, and it's been fine ever since. Now, the Versa is one of my favorite road trip cars, so we're going to be taking it's about 8 hours of driving total round trip, maybe 9. We'll be taking a road trip, and most likely we'll way to giving me faith in the car again. If it handles that fine. But anyway, that's it.